You should do stand-up comedy at least once in your life, and here's why. It puts you outside of your comfort zone, and maybe it doesn't go well. Maybe you go on stage and no one really laughs. That's what happens for the vast majority of people who do stand-up comedy the first time. That's what happened to me, right? I went on stage and it didn't really go that well. Now I've performed in front of 200 people. I've done 8-minute sets, 10-minute sets, and I've been able to make people laugh, right? And it's such a rewarding feeling to work for it. But the main lesson that you learn when you do stand-up comedy is that it's okay if it doesn't go well. It's okay if people don't laugh at your jokes. It's okay if you go on stage and you embarrass yourself a little bit. At least you're trying. You realize that you don't die if you do this. You realize that your friends are still going to be your friends if you go on stage and you don't do that well in front of them in an open mic. It's why not do it once to actually just put yourself outside of your comfort zone? Do it for the sole reason of that. It doesn't have to be this amazing thing, but you'll feel so much more comfortable with yourself knowing that you had the guts to go on stage when so many people don't. So many people are afraid of public speaking. It's the number one fear in a lot of studies. Sometimes it's ranked ahead of death. And if people are more afraid to public speak than die, then it's certainly courageous to go on stage and tell your jokes to people. So why not develop that courage? Why not do it once in your life to just be you know what, just check it off the box. Okay, I tried stand-up comedy. So many people, they have this on their bucket list, but then they never do it. But who cares? Who cares if it doesn't go well? The first time I did stand-up comedy, I wrote a 5-minute set. I went on stage and it was 2.5 minutes. And I got some laughs here and there, but it didn't necessarily go well. But when you go to an open mic like this, you realize that most people who go on stage, it doesn't really go well for them because it's not a show. It's not where people pay tickets to go and you have to audition to get on the show, or they have to see your videos and they have to actually like them. It's more of just anyone can sign up at an open mic. So you can do it literally tomorrow probably. If you live in a major city, there's probably an open mic literally tomorrow. So why not just try it, write some jokes, get on stage, get over the fear of public speaking, because then it's at least you're trying new things. You know what I mean? I really think it's important for everyone to do it. Because the more you get comfortable with getting rejected, with things not going well, with putting yourself outside of your comfort zone, the more you get comfortable doing this, then the more you can grow. And that's really what's stopping people from their goals, is not being able to be outside of their comfort zone. If you wanted to be a content creator and you posted 500 videos, by your 500th video, you'd be pretty good at making videos, right? So it's the one thing that could be holding you back is just the fear of judgment. Because if what's stopping you from doing that, right? You have the time to do it probably, and you could make the excuse that oh, I don't have time. But if you have time to watch videos, you have time to make videos, right? So you probably have the time to do it. You have the ability to do it. You have an iPhone, you have a Wi-Fi connection. Then what's the thing stopping you? It's probably the fear of judgment. It's the fear of people seeing your videos. It's the fear of it not going well. So if you can be comfortable outside of your comfort zone, actually trying things, then you can put in the volume that it takes to get good at something. So it's I'm not telling you to become a stand-up comedian. I'm telling you to do it one time just to show to yourself that you can get outside of your comfort zone. You can get rejected. You can understand what it's like when people don't laugh at your jokes. You can understand that it's okay if those things happen, because that's part of the process. And if you learn that that's part of the process, and you learn that you can leave your comfort zone consistently, then you can make real progress in life in things that other people are not willing to do. Because so many people, they never do stand-up comedy, right? They never make videos. They never actually try the things that they wanted to do. But that's not going to be you. And one easy way to show yourself that, maybe not easy, but one way you can show yourself that is by just getting on stage, trying something new. And that's why I think everyone should do stand-up comedy, especially if you're an introvert. And listen, obviously doing stand-up comedy is not easy. Sometimes people don't laugh at your jokes. You feel uncomfortable, you feel nervous. But even though it won't be easy, I think it'll be worth it. Life's not easy, but it's worth it. Take care.